What's up YouTube, it's Nishi here, and today we're going to be upgrading my editor's PC. So I got the parts here, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So the motherboard, I found this on Facebook Marketplace. It was the H370 Gaming Carbon, yeah. I know how to read, I promise. It was going for $100 is what he wanted. I first offered 50, he wouldn't take it. I came back like a week later saying, okay, 100 works. I went to pick it up and it was missing the IO shield, so he dropped it $20, so it was only 80. And then the processor and RAM, so I got the Intel i7 8700K with 16 gigabytes of RAM, Kingston RAM, and I got both of these for $130. So the reason why I went 8th gen was because this was the first generation that went 6 core, if I remember correctly, for the i7. So that's why I went with this. And then I'm gonna be putting in one of my old hard drives, 512 M.2 NVMe SSD. So this will be nice and fast. So first of all, we'll go ahead and get this put together, make sure it's working. And let's get into it. We got the motherboard, processor, RAM. I have an old Intel stock heatsink I'll be using, and I got an old power supply. So on this motherboard, I did notice that there's a slight bent pin. It's not necessarily bent, but the gappings in it. Remember at my old job, I had to straighten out the pins. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. You gotta always do the little jiggle wiggle. And then on here, it usually tells you what ones you need to do for RAM. These RAM sticks are good. Oh, switch. Remember to always do diagonally when you put in the CPU fan. There's that and that. So we are basically done. That CPU. Have good cable management so you don't have to deal with problems like I do. Use my keys. Front header. Assuming it's this. Bam. So, oh, look at that. It worked. It worked. Everything's good. $210 right here. Shabam. Do all this. Dude, my desk is a cluster dock. Yeah, it is DDR4 or 2400. I mean, could be better or worse. Yeah, that's great. Everything seems to be working well. So yeah, I will go ahead and make sure my SSD is wiped, plug it in here, and I will install the OS, and I'll see you there. Okay, quick update. So I went ahead and got the M.2 basically installed. The weird thing is that when I took off the M.2 shield, this plastic thing with the little spacer tab was on here. I don't know why. I don't understand why it was on here. Maybe if I'm doing something wrong, I'm assuming I'm not, but like, if this was actually important, let me know. So I went ahead. That's good to go. It's all the way tightened down. Now we will go ahead and install Windows. Thankfully, I got my bag of flash drives. Since if you're in IT, you understand why you need to have a bag of flash drives. I swear, it's not a drug bag or anything. Look at all those different flash drives. I'll go ahead and get that on there. Anyways, I will go ahead and turn that on. Do that. It's good to go. You do that. Delete. But he has currently an RX 460. So, I mean, this should help with multitasking and all that. Since he's upgrading from a 3rd gen. So, let's see, anything else? Power supply, don't fall. That'd be bad. No bueno. Next install. Yeah. Oh, need to disconnect from the internet. So I can create an offline account. Don't remember if you ever want an offline account, disconnect from the internet. Always, step 1. Because that's when Windows gets you. So pretty. That's an interesting MSI boot or a bootloader. I don't know if that's the right word. Bootloader, boot screen, something. No, I'm broke. I don't have internet. There you go. Oh, and now I'll plug in the Ethernet cable. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video, and I will see you in the next one.
It took around 4 weeks to arrive here in Brazil, and part of it was because I was taxed, so I had to pay around $93 to receive it, but it was worth considering these parts are much more expensive here in Brazil. I also got a letter about taxes, but it arrived after I had already paid it, so I didn't install it by myself. I actually called my uncle. He works with IT, so he would help me. Unfortunately, I didn't record we installing it, but we had some issues with cable management, but nothing that couldn't be solved. I really thank Nishi for sending me these parts. It helped me a lot. Before I had this upgrade, I couldn't even open Chrome and Premiere at the same time. It helped me a lot. I don't even know how to thank him. So I think it's this, and see you in the next video.